for you, guiding your way.
Hi guys. Okay, so you would not believe how hard it was to find you guys this morning. And by you guys, I mean my camera. I am such a ditz. I mean, chemo brain, blonde hair brain, Jody brain, age brain. I got it all going on here. So I looked everywhere, could not figure out where my camera was. Finally, I found it underneath a hat in my wardrobe room. I don't even want to know. I mean, don't even ask why. It is just like crazy. So I found you. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the vlog. My name is Jody, and if you guys have not been following me, I will tell you a little tiny bit about me so you don't click off. And no, I'm not this usually all over. Well, that's a lie. I am. So anyway, anywho, whatever. And by the way, someone said anywho is not a word. It's anyhow, Jody. Well, whoever dropped that comment, anywho is a word because I said it, and it is just a joke. Lighten up. Get so tired of that. Anyway, back to the point. Hi, this is Too Cute for Cancer, and I'm so glad you tuned in. If you are here for inspiration, for encouragement, and have had cancer, have cancer, or supporting someone with cancer, then you are in the right spot. I am stage 4 metastatic triple negative breast cancer that spread to my bones. However, I have had clear scans for 2 years, except for just recently they found a shadow on my brain. And we are in pending state at this moment. But with that little tiny thing kind of hanging over my head, I have been doing really good. And the reason I have been doing really good is because I have been doing a holistic regimen and walking, exercising, and trying to get my body as strong as possible, because whatever comes next, it needs to be at its best so it has more energy and more stamina and a higher immune system to fight it. So that's where I'm at. And I also share like recipes, exercise regimens. I share my family, I share my town, I share my husband, I share my friends, I share my life with you guys. So if you are in for that, then keep watching, because that's what's going to happen. And today I have a super exciting guest with me, my friend Holly. You guys met her about 2 years ago, I think it was.
Pretty close.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Well, she was going through chemotherapy. And yes, we had the exact same cancer. It's like, you know, crazy. But God knew what he was doing when he put us together. So we are going to do a catch-up with Holly in a total interview. Yesterday, I dropped on Too Cute for Cancer. I asked questions on the Instagram page. Everyone DM me with your questions for Holly. Something that you want to know about her journey, about her progress, what she did, anything. Open-ended questions, just let it happen. And we got over 240 questions. So we are going to tackle some of them later on today. But right now, we are starving to death, and we're going to go get some breakfast. Actually, it's lunchtime.
Or lunch.
Holly was really tired because she's been traveling, and she woke up a little bit later. So now we're going to do lunch instead of breakfast, but I think we're going to try to do BB's. BB's is like a hole in the wall. I think I've taken you guys there before. It is the best breakfast ever. So we're headed over there now, and we're going to take you guys with us. So let's do this. Okay, so we are at the rain place. We went to go get Holly's cup, water bottle that she left here last night when we went boating. And now we are stuck in a storm, and we're trying to wait it out so we don't like get totally soaked. But it is really, really coming down really hard. It is pretty crazy. But I'm going to turn you around and show you. I don't know, you can't really see it.
Go that way.
Maybe this way. Let me turn you this way.
It's bad.
Yeah, it is bad. Holly is taking like pictures of it. She'd never seen rain like this
I've never seen
before.
raindrops that big on the windshield. They're like this, that big.
Yep. It's crazy, right? All right, I'm going to turn you guys off because my camera's getting wet. Hi guys, and welcome to Sunday. Holly got off to her flight after the storm and everything. That was pretty crazy. Can you turn the air down a little bit, babe? It's kind of like in the better, thank you. Anyway, Holly got off, and it was her flight was pushed off by a couple hours because of the storm, so that was kind of a bummer, but she texted me and she got home safely, so praise God for that. And today we went to church as usual, and my kids, their in-laws are here out of town, so they are spending the day with them. And my grandson, my oldest grandson, is on his very first missions trip. So we are super proud of him, but a little bit nervous. But he did text his dad, I guess early this morning. They arrived safely, but they had a 3.5 hour trek in a bus to where they are actually going to be staying. They're going to be building houses for people that are desperately in need. So anyway, that's kind of a recap of everybody else. So today is just the husband and I. Say hi, husband.
Hi, husband.
Anyway, we are here and we decided to take advantage of it and go out to eat by ourselves. We never do that, hardly ever, so it is going to be kind of different.
And there's
but
a
nice.
bug flying around in here.
And there's a bug inside our car. Yay.
Tennessee.
All right. And don't let me forget. I got to tell you, I'm going to name and shame a company. Just get ready for it. It's
Oh, yeah, so am I.
And I'm going to ask Mr. Too Cute for Cancer to come on, and we are going to do it together. We are not happy with a brand, and we are going
to
to
major brand.
Yes, and we are going to name and shame, which I never do. That's how bad it is. Stay tuned. Okay, we're done with dinner, and oh my gosh, was it good, but it was so hot in there because their air conditioning broke. So anyway, we were like, but it was still yummy good. She said that the air conditioning was going to be fixed tomorrow, so thank goodness, because it's one of our favorite places to eat after church. So anyway, can you turn on the fan, though, noise a little bit? You have the...
Oh, it's over here. Yours is...
Okay, there we go. Sorry, I didn't want that blowing in the microphone. So anyway, I never, ever, ever have named and shamed a brand before. If you go back and look at all of my videos, I will give an honest review, and I'll say, you know what, I don't like it. It didn't work for me, but it might work for you. This is the first for me, but I am that upset and disappointed and angry about it that I'm going to name and shame, and I am going to tell the world our story, because I don't want you guys to have to go through what we are going through right now. So anyway, we bought a Tesla, 3 years ago?
3 years ago.
3 years ago, we bought a Tesla because we lived in California, and at the time where we were living, the gas prices were up to $7-something an hour, and we both...
$1 a gallon.
Yeah,
it was
a
at
gallon.
6. It was headed to 6 when we decided to buy it. So
yeah,
and they were saying it might go up even higher, which it will now because of the new gas tax.
Yeah. So anyway, we both drove for a living, and we were ready for a new car, and we were going to get 2 new cars, but then my brother and sister-in-law gifted us a very nice car, and we're thinking, wow, thank you. That's a huge gift, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, Sharon Hugo. Anyway, so we decided to get, a Tesla, because my son and my daughter-in-law, well, at that time, my son owned a Tesla, and he'd had it for 3 or 4 years at that time, and he was sold. He loved it because he drove a lot as well, and hadn't had any problem. They had excellent service, just, so we got it, and we have absolutely adored this car up until what was it, 3 weeks ago?
Well, okay, so
Okay, I'm going to let Mr. Too Cute for Cancer tell you because he'll get it better.
well, it all started back in 2022. Right after we bought it, we had the air conditioning problem. Took it in to have the air conditioning fixed, and I asked them to rotate the tires while it was there, and then we picked it up, and it was great. It worked, but I could never get an answer back from service. Hey, you did rotate my tires, right? They don't look like they're rotated. Did you rotate them? They ignored me, and then got busy. Found out much later they did not rotate the tires.
And no response.
No response.
Terrible service.
Now, we come to Tennessee, and there's a problem with the window not working. That's great. It's still under warranty. They came out to the house, actually, and fixed the window. But then the trim wasn't working. Every time you roll up the window, the trim pops off. So I contacted them back, and service said, oh, you got to bring it in Knoxville. That's an hour and 10 minutes drive away. I'm like,
For their
wait,
mistake.
I got to drive it all the way. I don't have time for that. So that kind of went by, and I checked on it again, and then they wanted me to pay for it because the warranty ran out. Well, the problem is the they sent out an email for extended warranty. I'm like, yeah, I want an extended warranty because my warranty was almost up. But it was $1,800 all
At one time.
At one time. And I'm like, I just don't have $1,800 laying around the house right now at that time. So I couldn't. It expired, and they had an update right at the same time.
Computer update.
And that day, everything broke. The computer just went kaput. No cameras, no self-driving, no autopilot, no
Sentry mode.
no Sentry mode, which is the cameras. None of the cameras work. I have no backup camera. There's a bunch of other things. My lights don't work. I have to, it's all manual. Now it drives like a car, a regular car, which I
Without
didn't buy.
backup cameras.
I didn't buy a regular car. In fact, my 2011 Hyundai Sonata, that computer with almost 200,000 miles on it, that car's still working better than this one because I only have 50,000 miles on it. So
Yeah, not happy.
So we took it in to get it serviced, to get it checked. I tried all the rebooting, wouldn't reboot. Took it in. They did their resets and said, nope, sorry, you need a new computer, $3,000.
We're
So
like,
it's got 50,000 miles on it. I've only had it 3 years. I baby it. It's been a great car.
and I think it was very suspicious that the day our warranty expired, all of a sudden the computer didn't work. And let me explain how Teslas work. The car is the computer. It would be like if you were driving a normal car, it would be like the entire engine, the transmission, everything going out at one time, period. That's it. That's what this is equivalent to, because this car is absolutely worthless without the computer working.
You buy a Tesla for the bells and whistles.
Yeah, you do.
And all the bells and whistles are not working right now. And $3,000. So it sounds to me like planned obsolescence.
Yeah.
It's almost like the iPhone. They give you an iPhone knowing full well it's not going to be any good in about a year and you're going to have to upgrade. And I don't like that. And I thought Tesla was better. I was expecting, just get an update on the computer and everything will be fine.
That's what they tell you.
That's not what's happening. So at that point, I'm like, I don't have $3,000 right now. I'll go ahead and go.
And it's not even
wait.
that we didn't have $3,000. Explain. We just did not want to pay $3,000 for something we shouldn't have to pay for. Back to you, dear.
So I said, well, I'm going to have to figure money-wise, the next check and maybe bring it back in. But so went ahead and scheduled service because I have to take the grandkids to Illinois. I'm driving 8 to 9 hours with 2 grandkids.
Yep.
Up to go teach vacation Bible school at my
And the
son's church.
charging, we don't know where to charge without the computer.
Without the computer, I have to figure out where to charge myself and how much. The computer tells you, makes you brainless. Just drive here, stop here, drive here, stop here.
And it also tells you that the computer tells you where the charging places are, which ones are out, which ones are working, which ones are busy. So without that, literally, you could run out of charge anywhere across state and we would be screwed. So it's not even safe to drive at a distance without this computer.
So I go drive all the way down an hour to the service place to get my computer put in. I walk up and she says, okay, it's going to take all day. Go ahead and sit down. Luckily they have a lot of coffee in the weight room. And she said, we'll have your your FSD computer installed. And I went, no, not the FSD computer, which is full self-driving. I'm here for the entire computer.
Yeah.
And she looked it up and said, oh, yeah, it looks like you scheduled for the whole computer, and they put you under the FSD computer. Yeah, we don't have that computer. You're going to have to come back. It's like I just took all the day off, knowing it was going to take all day. Drove an hour down here. Now I got to drive an hour back. Now I got to reschedule and drive another hour down and another hour back and spend another day off. So
for something we should not be paying for, period.
It only has 50,000 miles on the car.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, Tesla, do better.
Do better. That's just unacceptable.
Yeah. Are you using substandard Chinese parts? I mean, you're assembled here. And are you using substandard parts? You're here in America making the car. The car's American made. What's the deal? So.
Yep.
Anyway.
Name and shame. Not happy with Tesla. Tesla, you can do better. You said you could do better. I'm paying for better. So do better, because this is unacceptable. Okay. Name and shame done. All right, you guys. I am going to get out. It's getting hot in the car. And there's another thing. One more thing while we're at it. In the beginning, they said, oh, you can update your whatever warranty for $1,800. We're like, okay, we'll do that. But it's like brand new. There's nothing wrong with the car. We'll get that. We'll get to that. Okay. Well, then after it breaks down, they send an email out saying, oh, by the way, if you want to get a new warranty on the car, you can just add
$50 per month.
It's $50 per month.
I'm like, sweet, let's do it.
So we're like, cool, let's do that. But then,
oh, sorry, you don't qualify because your warranty's out.
yeah, it's like, so just horrible service. The
Should have told me that at the
communication,
beginning. I would have done the $50 right away.
right? The communication, just the lousy. It's just lousy. So anyway, you don't pay this much money for a car, and expect that. So anyway, name and shame. We're going to tag everybody and their mother, because I would never buy another Tesla unless they make this right.
We were going to buy a second Tesla.
Yeah, we were getting ready to buy a second Tesla.
And now I'm like, I don't know.
Yep. So anyway, all right, you guys, we're going to call it quits for the day, and we're going to go in and be miserable because I ate too much.
You and me both.
Oh my goodness. Tomorrow I'm going back on my cancer regimen and starting my walking and everything, because today I did over everything. So anyway, all right. Talk to you guys later. Oh, sorry about the lighting. It's horrible. Let me see if I can turn this way a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to turn that way. Then you're going to see my messy closet. Sorry. Anyhow, I just wanted to pop in and say a quick hello. Today is Tuesday, and I left you on Sunday. Holly got home safely. Everything was great, so that was wonderful. I will be posting our Q&A towards the end of the video. She had to leave early before we got to sit down and do it, because there was a really bad storm and her flight got canceled or moved around. And so anyway, great old Tennessee. Now, today, I work for about 5 hours. And can we just talk about my hair right now? What did I think? I used a curling flat iron squishy thing, like to put kinks in it, and it is just not me. I cannot handle it. As soon as I can wash it out, I am going to, but right now I'm stuck with it. So anyway, back to the subject here. So Holly got off safely. Everything's good. The storm died down. It's been beautiful weather. Yay. So far, touch wood. You never know. That could change in a minute. Anyway, I'm working for a couple hours of video relay, and then I have a worship team practice. And I thought I would take you along with me so you could see kind of the behind scenes. I don't know how comfortable everyone on the new team is with being on camera. They are on stage, so you would think they would be probably pretty comfortable with it, but you never know. So anyway, we will play it by ear, but I will try. All right, I am going to get on the camera really quick, and I will talk to you guys later. Hope you guys are blessed. Hi, guys. Okay, I have like 2 whole minutes, literally, and I have to be in for worship team practice. So I'm a little bit nervous because I haven't sang very much lately. I sang 2 weeks ago, and this will be my second time practicing with the team. So I don't know people that well. I'm just kind of getting to know them and everything. So I don't know, but I'm going to get in there, and if it seems appropriate and I can, you know, give a little behind the scenes thing, then I will. If not, then I will catch you afterwards. Wish me luck. That's an old one. I remember that from back on.
Probably not good. It's probably dangerous.
It's camp days. I remember that. This is the day. This is the day. And it's like,
Everything's all set, Tina.
Yep.
Just go put it back, fool.
stop messing things up. Good morning, you guys. Sorry the lighting is so bad in here. Let me see if I can turn another light on. Let's check it out. Okay, so light was on. All right, well, I think this is a little better. Let me see. Okay, maybe. I don't know. Sorry about that. Anyway, good morning. It is Sunday morning, and I am about 10 minutes away from jumping in the car. My son is picking me up because we are going to church. I have to be there bright and early, hence the eye bags. Anyway, I am singing for my second time at church again, and I'm really nervous, and I don't know. It's not that I don't know what to sing and all that stuff. It's just that I feel I'm the new guy, you know what I mean? And I'm just like not really used to everybody yet. I don't know how they do things, and they do things so different from our last church, which is not bad. It's just that it's different. So like our last church was a mega church. It was huge. It was Harvest with Great Glory, and it was televised. It was like, so everything had to be just so, and you know, where you stood, the parts you sang, if you went off and you weren't on it, then boom, you were replaced, because you know, it just was that way. So I still have that mindset of perfectionism. Everything has to be just perfect. And here it is like, oh, real casual, kind of sing what you want, do what you want, just worship the Lord, we're all good. And I'm just not used to it yet. I love it, but I'm not used to it. So there's that. So anyway, I think that is why I am feeling anxious this morning. And I didn't sleep last night at all. I was tossing and I was turning, and I kept waking up, looking at the clock, thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to be late? Finally, I went to sleep, and it was about 4:15, and the alarm went off at 5:30. So anyway, but that's okay, because after church, I can come home and I can just relax, do some washing, and take a nap. So anyway, well, my son's going to be here probably it's 7:41. He's going to be here at 7:45, he said, because the reason he is picking me up is because my husband, Mr. Too Cute for Cancer, is at my son's house with the grandbabies. He took the two littlest of the Tennessee grands and took them to the Illinois grands. They're 3, so all 5 of them together. Levi, my oldest, just got back from missionary trip, I think last night, like at midnight or something like that. So I am super anxious to find out how his missionary trip went. It was his first. He's 14, and yeah. So a lot of stuff going on, everybody going different directions. And my daughter-in-law, Cherish, it's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Cherish. Mama loves you. And her mother and father are here visiting for 3 weeks. So anyway, a lot of stuff, a lot of people coming, a lot of people going, all that good stuff. Anyway, and now I'm looking at the viewfinder, and I'm looking and I'm thinking I should have washed my hair and not put it in a ponytail, because the gray shows more when it's pulled back tight, and now it's too late to change it. Oh, well, God doesn't care if I have gray or not, right? Thank you, Jesus, because that would be bad. Anyway, I think my son just said he's here. So I am going to let you guys go, and I'm going to take you with me, and fingers crossed that I don't screw up or fall off the stage or do something or say something stupid. It could happen. I'm just saying. All right, you guys. Catch you in a bit. So I haven't had any protein today, so I'm going to make myself a scrambled egg in my at-home pan. If I can get that to go, there we go. Because I feel like I need some protein and I don't feel like making a whole meal or anything. So I'm going to go ahead and... Why isn't this... I think I need more stuff in here. What I do is I put water and coconut oil in here, and then I just spray the pan lightly. And then I put some eggs in oat milk, and I'm scrambling them up really good. Let that heat a little bit. Yum, yum, yum in my tummy. Any veggies, just having carbohydrate with my protein, so I am having a tomato with it. Thought I'd cut that up and have a little bit of something something. And then for dinner I'll have a nice green spinach salad. Dinner is served. I'm having a sparkling water, watermelon sparkling water. No sugar, no calories, nothing, just sparkling, oops, I got tomato on there, water. And then for dinner, I'm having my scrambled egg tacos with tomatoes on top. I don't know, but it's looking mighty good. I'll have to let you know how it goes. Okay, you guys, we are outside in this bloomin' heat filming a short set reel. I have done 4 outfits so far, and I just now thought to pick you guys up and let you see a little bit behind the scenes. It's pretty crazy, actually. So I am on my 4th set, this set right here, and what I'm doing is I am walking down the driveway with my phone pointed towards the outfit, and then after I do all the outfits, I'm editing them together in sequencing and making a reel out of them. Whew. It's getting really hot. It's humid today. So anyway, this is the 4th one, and I'm going to set you up over here just to kind of show you what it looks like. I don't know how this is going to work, but yeah, I'm going to try it. Yeah, hold on. I don't know. Can you see over there? Whoops, almost dropped you. Sorry about that. Okay, you're just balancing there, so hopefully you can see me. All right. Out again, and yes, I have a headscarf on, and not because I'm going bald again, but that's exactly what this reminds me of. And I know it's a style right now, but in reality, I don't think I can. I don't think I can rock it. But we're gonna do it. We are gonna try it out with this outfit. It'll go good with the reel, because sometimes things that I don't like, other people do like. So I try to, like, you know, mix it up a little bit and stuff. And back out in the heat we go. All right, let's try this again. And this outfit is super cute. This is the navy blue option. It's got eyelet lace. You can't really see it in the camera, but it's got eyelet lace all the way down. And I have red flip-flops for this one, and then the red bandana for that. And then I changed my earrings to gold from silver. So let's see if we can do this again. Okay, I think you're in the right way. Hello. If not, hello. Let's try it again, Sam. Hi guys. Okay, so today is Wednesday. I know I missed Tuesday. I apologize, but I just got so busy working and there really wasn't anything going on, kind of boring. So, yeah, so today is the long awaited, finally, the results of my brain MRI. And my husband is in Illinois right now teaching Vacation Bible School for my son's church, and he's got the littles with him. He's got the two littlest of the grandbabies from here in Tennessee, and he took them with him so they could see their cousins and have fun and all that stuff. But anyway, my sister is going with me to the oncologist to get the results with me. She's going to be my support system today and my driver, because my husband also has the car and my son has my other car. So we are always swapping things around. That's what families are for, right? Yeah, so I am waiting. I'm making a cup of coffee because I don't know, but I've been freezing all day. I have a sweater on and it's like 86 degrees out. I don't know. And I have the air. I don't even have the air con like really blasting either. So I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't been moving around much today. I had to work a couple hours this morning for a video relay. And then I had to film a part of a collaboration for a brand that I'm working with. And there's so many exciting things going on, you guys. I am just so like overwhelmed and excited about the new stuff coming up. However, with today's appointment, all of the good stuff that's happening, everything could literally be stopped today. It could end. And I have been very last 2 days, scan anxiety has gotten the best of me. Yes, it has. I have eaten, and this is a horrible thing to do, especially if you have cancer, or anytime, especially if you're diabetic and have cancer. So please do not do this. Do not copy Jody's behavior. This is admittedly the worst thing you could possibly do to your body. But I had scan anxiety. Hubby is gone and I'm here alone. Grandkids aren't here to keep me distracted. And so I ate 2 boxes of ding dongs. I know. Has anybody else done that? Oh, please tell me you have, because I feel like such a freak. I didn't eat them at one setting, mind you. I had 1 box one day and then I had the other box the next day. So yeah, well, I woke up, my glucose level was like outrageously high, of course. And I had to do an extra shot because that's just, I was abusing my body. Yeah, I don't do that very often, but in fact, I haven't done it in a long time. So yeah, that's how scan anxiety got to me this time. So I am going to be a good girl from here on out and eat clean and everything and not be eating ding dongs. That's just like so stupid. But today will determine whether I need to have brain surgery or not. And if that happens, then all of the really good stuff that is happening right now is going to be put on hold. Maybe never get to do it. So I've been really emotional about it and everything. So yeah, yep, that's it. But aside from the results, let's just say that everything goes well and the shadow on the brain is gone, it's clear, everything's good. Whew. Okay. I have some good stuff going on, and I am just going to put it out there, and I'm going to tell you guys about it because you are my YouTube family. Oh, and I completely, totally forgot yesterday. No, hold on. What was yesterday? Oh, Monday was our 6-year anniversary on YouTube. Too Cute for Cancer, 6 years ago, was set up and my first video went live. And so much has happened in the past 6 years, and I just am blown away. I am so I was looking back at the videos and kind of going over things. In fact, I am going to put together a video of like a recap of over the 6 years and put it out after I get past this. Yeah. So thank you guys. If you've been following me for the last 6 years, thank you for your support. If you just now joined, I am so grateful for you. You have no idea. This channel has become a community of supportive people. Yeah, there are trolls out there, but you know what? That's life. You just got to ignore them and pray for them because they're miserable people. But the majority of everybody is loving, supportive, and I've gotten to know a lot of you personally. I have your phone numbers, text numbers, emails, and I've actually met some of you in person. I love it. I love when someone comes up and says, "Oh my gosh, are you too cute for cancer?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, yes, I am." And then I get to know you. I just love it. It's been an amazing experience. So thank you. And okay, so that's one good news. Another good news is there's several clothing brands that I have like just loved and used and worn. One of them being Quince. It is an American company. They only ship to the USA. They are working on getting, shipping outside of the USA right now. So anyway, I'm super excited about that as well. But anyway, in fact, the sweater I have on right now, my cashmere boyfriend cardigan, is from Quince. I love their stuff, the quality, the pricing, everything. So anyway, I digress. I've seen other influencers do brand deals with them and stuff, and I thought, oh, I would love to do something with them. It would be so awesome. And guess what? Guess who gets to work with Quince? I'm so excited. I just like, oh my gosh. I had to pinch me. I had to go and research the email and make sure everything was not spam or scam or whatever. I was just like speechless. I just was like, blah, 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 blah. When I got reached back out to them, they probably thought I was like a groupie or something instead of a professional worker. But anyway, I am over the moon happy to represent a brand that I have been a diehard fan of, and I've got probably over 20 of their sweaters. I've got some of their pants, I've got some of their bags, only thing I don't think I have is their shoes. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I don't have any of their shoes. I would like to, but don't have any. Anyway, that aside, that is something super excited that is in the works. Another brand that I did a haul with, they contacted me this morning and they said, "Hey, we really love your content. Do you mind if we use some of that and put it on our site?" Do I mind? Hello. That is the biggest form of compliment for me. I'm just like, they like my styling, they like it, and so they want to use it. I'm excited. I know, it's the little things, but it just shows that I took a step of faith and did something that was non-cancer related, had nothing to do with anything related to my regular job, my video interpreting. It was just something that I'm passionate about. I love fashion, beauty. So I didn't know if it would be like, people would be like, what is that old lady doing? Go away. Or if people would like it or what. I just, I didn't know, but I figured, well, I'm going to do it. And if people watch, they watch. If they don't, they don't, And that is on Instagram. I'm up to 6,640, I think, as of today, far as Instagram. On YouTube, I have put a pin in that one, the Pretty and Polished Over 40, because I probably will do some more on there soon, but I just wanted to get past the noggin thing and the results for my MRI and brain scan, all that, before I start focusing and adding anything more onto my plate. So I will be going back and doing more videos on Pretty and Polished Over 40 on YouTube, but for right now, I am just focusing on my Instagram and Too Cute for Cancer vlogs, and that's it. And just working on staying healthy, which I know ding-dongs do not make you healthy. I do know that, so when you attack me in the comments, just know, I know that. It's a bad, bad thing. So anyway, all right. How many times can Jody say, anyway? I am going to put you guys down because I want to save my battery, and I am going to ask the doctor if we can film my appointment. I think he'll say yes, because he said yes to being introduced on camera before, and you guys got to meet him. So I'm kind of thinking he might say yes for this. So we will see. All right. Put you down, save the battery. Catch you guys in a bit. Guys, here we go. We are here at the medical center. And of course, because I was nervous, I passed it up. My sister's driving and we still passed it up. Go figure, right? As my husband would say, I pulled a Jody. So anyway, say hi to Sissy. Say hi. All right, doesn't she look pretty today? All right, I'm gonna put you guys away till we get in because I don't want my camera to get overheated. Okay, so we are in the waiting room and waiting, and my sister and I are just talking about plastic surgery. I mean, what else you gonna do while you wait, right? But it's okay, because before that we were talking about Dr. Pimple Popper. So anyway, it won't be too much longer.
Here's my email.
So my primary clinic thus far has been kind of Nashville, but now I'm really intrigued by rural health and aspects of the country that don't have access to oncology care. So we're building up clinics like this, and then I also connect with docs around the country. So like I have a breast cancer oncologist in Mass General who also keeps me an expert in everything.
Yeah.
We're about to do rural Missouri though, and rural Georgia as well. So
It's so funny to think we live in a rural area.
I know. We're both from California. We are total city
Yeah.
girls, and now we are here in
Rural Tennessee.
rural
and I was
Tennessee.
in Boston and New York and
Yeah.
I love it though, yeah.
Oh,
So
love
anyway,
New York.
New York's
So,
so
yep.
cool.
Well, see, I told you he's good, right?
So anyway, so I live in Nashville, but I come out here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Get
a long
A
drive.
few more tornado warnings and.
Oh no, yeah.
Yep, for sure. Okay, that's good. Okay, you guys, I am so exhausted, but I think it's just like a sigh of relief. So, my brain scan, I think my camera died. I had it on Dr. S and was asking him to give a background. Sorry, I have hiccups now. Great. Always the worst timing. Anyway, I asked him to kind of give a brief background of what he did, where he's from, worked, and his program that he developed for rural areas. And so while he was doing that, somewhere along the line, my camera died. So before he got to the result part, but basically, my brain scan is 100% clear, clean as a bell, no shadows, no nothing. And he said that he even had the surgical oncologist look at it and read it, and also one of his coworkers, and he gave his coworkers like credentials and everything. I guess a high, well-known oncologist or something. I don't know. I was just starting to kind of blah after that. Anyway, he ran it by everybody and their mother basically, just to verify that they didn't see anything, that the shadow was not there. And he said that he could say with all certainty that my brain did not have cancer in it. And so thank you, Jesus, for that. I am so incredibly grateful. I was just like, as I said, 2 boxes of ding-dongs. I should have turned to prayer, not ding-dongs, but that's what I did. Yeah, but now he wants to do a CT scan because I had turned, if you've watched the episode, I think it was 3 episodes back, where I was super frustrated because the doctor ordered a PET scan and the insurance said, no, you have to do this, and then you can do the PET scan. It's like ridiculous. Doctor says I need this, but you say I have to do that. And so I dug my heels in and said, I'm not doing it, I said, the noggin, because they saw something, we'll go with that, take care of that, and then we'll deal with the rest later. Okay, well, Dr. S is like, you know what? I will agree to making a compromise with you, basically. He goes, let's meet in the middle somewhere. He said, why don't we'll do your labs one more time because my tumor markers were elevated. So he wants to double check and make sure that just because it's not in my brain doesn't mean that it's not in a major organ somewhere. So he wants to do a CT scan, which will show the organs and check that area. He said the bone scan, he said that he agrees that it would be not really helpful to do bone scan because since I had mets and tumors in my bones, I have scar tissue there. And when they do a bone scan, he said the scans don't differentiate between tumors, scar tissue, and he said that basically there's nothing, even if they thought there was more cancer in my bones, then there's nothing you can do for the cancer in your bones. They're not going to cut your bones out, it's like basically they're going to treat your whole body, not specifically a bone or met or whatever. And he said, so that would be highly stressful, and really a bone scan at this point is not going to do me any good. So he agreed, no bone scan, no PET scan, but we are going to do a CT scan. So I agreed to that, and I felt very comfortable with it. So we're going to do a CT scan in a couple weeks, and then I'm going to go see him on September 3rd and get the results of that. But he said, once again, my cancer markers could just be up because my tumor markers could be elevated because oh, I'm so tired. I can't even think straight. He said there's two different scenarios. It could be that cancer is brewing and they need to check to see where it's at, or that because I have an incurable type cancer and technically I'm stage 4, which doesn't mean I'm at the end of the road. It just means that my cancer moved into different locations and stuff. So anyway, even though everything's been clear, still my diagnosis, triple negative, stage 4 breast cancer, there is no cure for it. And he said that I most likely for the rest of my life my tumor markers will be elevated at some point. But because they had been down and now they're spiking, he just wants to double check and make sure. But basically, he said he's really not worried. He said my blood pressure is good, my heart is doing pretty good. It is enlarged and I have to be on blood thinners, and they check it, I think it's like every 6 months, but I haven't had it checked since we moved here, so it's been a year and a half. But so I'll have to go to the cardiologist at some point and just do a routine check for that. But he said everything sounded good, blood pressure was good, cholesterol's good, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, CT scan is on the horizon, and just to double check and make sure everything's good. And because my tumor markers are elevated, I am going to start doing the mega dosing of vitamin C and buckle down on my eating and stop eating ding dongs, bad idea, and cut the sugar and do all the things that I know that I need to do. And I'm going to go back on my supplementation and everything, just to buckle up and make sure that I am as healthy as I possibly can, because I am very aware that at any time it could change. But you know what? That's life. It could change for any of you guys. I mean, not to be Debbie Downer or anything, but none of us are promised tomorrow. I mean, just because I've had a history of cancer and, I've got this history doesn't mean that my husband next month could come up with a tumor. I mean, it's just like there is no guarantee that any of us aren't going to come up with a diagnosis that we don't want to hear. Either it be kidney or Lyme's disease or kidney infection type kidney failure. I mean, again, not to be Debbie Downer, but things happen. Our bodies fail us, and that is life. So I am not going to dwell on it. I am just going to make myself as healthy as I can and do my part, and then trust God for the rest and trust my doctor. And I really, really like this doctor. My sister really liked him. I just feel like he is like the perfect fit for me. So that's good news. Yay. So I am going to wrap this vlog up now that I've got the final say-so from the doctor. And I'm going to start editing so you guys can see this. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the prayers and the support. It has just been a crazy ride, but I so so love you guys. You guys are my YouTube family. You're my friends. And it's funny because my grandchildren, anytime I pick up the vlogging camera, they're like, oh, be quiet. Nana's talking to her friends. Isn't that cute? I love it. Just love it. So, all right. I'm going to say, bid you guys, what is it? Bid you guys adieu? Is that in French? I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed yet and you would like to follow my journey, it's a good journey. I don't have to get my brain cracked open and dug around in, so I'm very happy about that. So anyway, if you want to learn how to strengthen your body, get healthy, and just recover from any illness or recover from cancer, or you're fighting cancer, want someone that is supportive and that will walk the walk with you, then you are in the right place. And yep. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, so Holly, my friend Holly, she was going to sit down and do a question back, like an update on her cancer journey. However, we hit the storm, and then she had to go to the airport, and she didn't get to do the interview. So what we are going to do is we're going to attempt to do a Zoom interview with her, so you guys get to hear and ask her some questions and everything. I think I'm going to do a live. I'm not sure how it works because she's in California and I'm here. But I'm going to try to figure all that out, and we will do that in a future vlog. But I did want to explain why we were all ready to do it. We were driving back, going to sit down, we had the questions ready, and then boom, the storm hit and, did not work out. So, all right. I will talk to you guys later. And this is Too Cute for Cancer, signing off.
From the mountain top.